Hey everybody, so today is an update on Project Pan. I am, as always, super pumped because Project Pan is one of my favorite things to film. And again, we have action in Project Pan. There's stuff happening, which is always nice. I've been taking longer time between takes of Project Pan updates, and it just seems a little bit more exciting, a little bit more to talk about. Let's start with what we normally start with, and this is my Meteorites Oxygen Care Moisturizer and Radiance Primer by Guerlain. And happily reporting that I'm actually almost done with it. There's not much left in the primer bottle. As you can see, there's just a little bit. I have really been working on it quite a lot because, well, that's the only primer that I actually have with me right now. So I suspect that this will not last very long. I think it'll be done pretty soon and I'll need to move on to something else for priming. This is very easy to use. It's a bit illuminating. It's easy to spread on the skin. It has skincare benefits. The only thing it doesn't have is SPF. I wish it did. But in general, this is a very easy product to like. So I am stoked to finish it up. I would purchase it if I wasn't more interested in clean beauty. And I think I'm going to focus far more on clean beauty going forward, and the market for clean beauty is really developing right now, so it's exciting time if you want to get into green clean beauty. This is a wonderful product. Obviously the packaging is luxe and beautiful. The product itself is really lovely, so if you are interested, then this Guerlain Oxygen Care Primer is really the way to go. I don't think it'll last me more than a week or two, maybe a couple of weeks, yeah. And then it's going to be done and we're going to have to move on to something else. Next on the list is this Laura Mercier foundation. My color is Rose Ivory. Almost all of the products I'm mentioning today are on me, on my face. And the makeup has been wearing a long time. So this has been on my face for a while. It's not in absolutely perfect condition, but I think it's in pretty good shape. So the foundation is one of my faves. I really like it. If it wasn't Laura Mercier, if it was cleaner, I would totally repurchase it. This is my second tube of this foundation. I totally recommend it. It sits beautifully on dry skin. If it sits beautifully on normal skin, it sits nicely on combo skin. Oily skin, you will definitely have to powder. I do not powder this right now, but in the summer when I'm wearing this foundation, I do powder it in the T-zone because I sweat more and a little bit oilier in the T-zone, if you can call it that. But the foundation is really beautiful. There is it's about halfway through, so not a huge amount left, but still we have enough left to last me probably a couple of months at least, a few months. So that one is going to stick around for a while. Then we have this NARS Mini Laguna Bronzer by NARS, and I have hit pan previously in the previous update. If you've seen it, you've seen that I hit pan on this product. It's a beautiful little powder bronzer. Today it is on my cheekbones. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of powder bronzers normally. This is a very good universal color, so if you're lighter skin toned and you're looking for a powder bronzer, chances are this color is going to suit you. But there's a huge, as you can see, just a huge hole in the middle. I don't think this will last very long. I think within the next month I'll actually be done with this guy. I'll move on to something else. I have here, I'm thinking about including my Clinique Chubby Stick, Contour Stick. I really enjoyed that product, and it is cream. Like I said, there are not that many powder bronzers that I love using. This is really good. I would recommend it, but I'm definitely looking for cleaner options, and this is a good product. I will definitely use it up till the end. Not much left to go. Next is another cheek product. This time around it is a cream product. This is Nudestix Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the color Belle. This is a really good product. I'm still contemplating supporting Nudestix further because I wish they were cleaner. They're pretty conventional in terms of their ingredients. They're an indie brand. They're still independently owned. They haven't sold out to a bigger brand. So it's kind of nice to support brands that, you know, hold their own and that maintain control of their company. But of course, with time, most of them will sell to either Estee Lauder or Shiseido or something, whoever owns Shiseido. You know, they will generally slowly be acquired by a larger company once they're worth a lot. Now this is color Belle, and I think this is a genius little pencil. The formula is gorgeous. It is a matte creamy formula that does not necessarily turn to powder. It just kind of sets as a cream. Today it's on my cheeks, and I really love wearing it on my cheeks. It looks seamless on the cheeks. I do also wear it on my lips on occasion, but in terms of lip color, this is a good color and it's a good texture, but I already have lip products that I tend to be working on. So this one isn't necessarily the one that I reach for lips, but I wear it almost every day for a cheek color nowadays. And it certainly had shrunk since the last time you saw it, and it's going to continue shrinking, I'm sure. I am expecting that this will last me a couple months though, so keep an eye out. We're going to use it up probably in the next few months. Next is another stick product, and you'll see I really do enjoy stick products in general. This is Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in Amethyst, and this is what I use as the base for my eyeshadows nowadays. There's a little bit less this time around than last time. It doesn't take a lot. This is a self-setting color. It works very well. It stays on the eyelids very well, and I generally really enjoy applying this color as my base color or as my whole shadow. Sometimes if that's the only thing I'll apply, but oftentimes I'll use it as a base for my powder eyeshadow, which I'll be showing you in a minute. And then the makeup tends to just last a little bit longer and look a little bit better by the end of the day. This guy is really good, can't complain. Like I said, Laura Mercier Caviar sticks are really good. I have not found a clean green beauty alternative. I wish I had, because I'm looking. Let me know if you know of any clean brands that do a formula that wears as well or better than this. And the color, obviously, like purples and greens are my favorite to wear. They really complement my skin tone, my eye color. So in general, I tend to reach for them a lot. And this is a wonderful, wonderful color. It's a good formula. And to be honest with you, Laura Mercier is probably my pick for like conventional beauty brands. I would say Chanel and Laura Mercier, as well as a couple products from Dior. But if I had to pick like the two brands that I feel do a very good job with their formulations, it's Chanel and Laura Mercier. Those two are really quite good. Okay, moving on is another wonderful stick product that I'm actually completely out of. This is Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color. This was a highlighter, and this was a beautiful highlighter. It reminded me of a Magic Luminizer kind of look from RMS, and I previously wanted to finish it up. It was completely flush last time I showed you this product, and I dug out the entire contents of the tube, so now there's not a smidge left in there. It's completely used up. I'm really happy that it is, because I think this is really good. But I was sort of thinking, you know, I have my Living Luminizer, I have my Magic Luminizer, I have other clean beauty replacements for this, so I'm not totally sorry to let it go. But if you're looking for a very transparent yet glossy highlighter that looks really lovely and does not carry a ton of color in it, then Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color is good. I loved using this thing, especially the fact that it was in a stick format. It was just so convenient. It was really, really easy to use, so I really enjoyed using it. I would repurchase it if I wasn't leaning towards green beauty and trying to use up my conventional beauty products that I really love. This is really good, but obviously I won't be repurchasing because, well, because I have alternatives in the green beauty sector that I enjoy just as much. Then we have a couple lip products. Buxom Full On Lip Cream, and it's a lip gloss. It's on me today. I've scraped the last of what I could. The color is White Russian, but this lip gloss is absolutely empty. There's nothing left. I really like it. I think it's a good gloss. I will repurchase these. I already have another color sort of in my drawer waiting for me to use it. So this is a really, really, really good cooling lip gloss if you like not necessarily a plumping lip gloss, but just a bit of a sensation of cooling on your lips, and I do enjoy that on occasion. These buxom ones are really quite good. The ingredient deck is not clean, but it's acceptable for me and the level of toxicity free that I'm looking for. So these are fine. These are not the best, cleanest lip glosses, but I really like the formula. I like how they look. I may or may not repurchase in the future, but I like these. I would recommend them for sure. I would recommend everything that is in here, because if I wouldn't recommend it, it wouldn't be in here. I would basically not use it. I have a lipstick here, which I think, well, I wouldn't recommend this one probably, mostly because there's so many similar options with really good ingredients and good color selection. These are Tom Ford lipsticks, and this particular one is lip color in the number 18 Addison. I enjoy these Tom Ford lipsticks. They're good lipsticks, and the Addison color is right up my alley. It's my perfect nudie pink, like my lips but better color. So I like these. They're good lipsticks. They're not, you know, 60 bucks worth a good lipstick though. So I wouldn't necessarily rank them any higher than, say, my By Beauty lipsticks, which I really, really love and are not 60 bucks a pop. And this is like, look at the size of the tube. This is absolutely tiny. I don't even know how much is in here, but not much. And I mean, the formula is nice and the color selection is good in the line, but I will have a hard time justifying to myself purchasing another one of these, and I won't, because I don't think they're anything particularly special to justify the price tag. Of course, the packaging is very pretty, but there's tons of pretty packaging out there. I don't think they're that special. I have not been using the lipstick a ton. It's kind of been living in my purse, and I have not been reapplying throughout the day. So maybe there is a small amount of use, but really not a whole lot. I should be focusing more on this particular product on ongoing basis. But we'll see how it goes. It has not been entirely successful using this Tom Ford. I wish it was. It was not. Moving on to the items that I've included last time. There are 3 items that I included last time and 1 item that I'm going to include this time around. Now, we have this highlight, and it is from Chanel, obviously, and it's called Plissee Lumiere de Chanel. This is a highlighter that I'm using today. I used to kind of think that this highlighter was all that. It's okay. It's pretty nice, but it's not magical. It doesn't give me this really lovely glossy glow. Like, it's a nice illuminated look on the cheeks in terms of highlight, but I really like that glossy dewy glow, and it doesn't give me that. I think it's a nice color. I think it's a nice highlight. I'll continue using it, and you can see, if you compare it to previous time when I showed you this product first, it was absolutely new. Now you can see that I'm starting to wear down the pattern at the very top. The surface texture is changing a little bit. I do like doing this with it, so I tap it onto my lid just to sort of brighten up the lids, and it stays pretty well throughout the day. I tend to like using it on my cheeks a little bit less. I think it's more of an eyeshadow. I mean, look how shiny it is. It's really quite it's quite a nice eyeshadow, but like, nobody needs an eyeshadow this huge. And although I enjoy the product, I think less of it now that I've used it for a few weeks and really put my time and effort into trying to make it work for myself. I think this will look much better on an oily skin type. On my dry skin, it just does not have that really nice, beautiful lit from within or glossy effect. One of those two is what I'm looking for. And it just has a little bit of powderiness, and it's worn down a little bit throughout the day into more of a glow. But when you initially apply it, it's a bit artificial looking on the cheeks for me. So I'm a little bit less excited to be using it, but I'll still keep it in my project pan, especially, you know, using it as a lid highlighter, and that's going to take forever to use it up that way. Or sometimes I will take a very fluffy big brush and I will dip it in and then kind of hit all of my face, the high points of my face, not as a highlighter, but kind of as an illuminating powder sort of deal. I did use it like that a few times, and that seemed to have worked a little bit better for me than using it as a straight up cheek highlighter. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still playing with it. I'm still a little unsteady with the use of this guy, but we'll keep playing with it and see what happens. And we have another Guerlain product. I seem to be using up Guerlain a lot, and this particular product is Palette Or et Marvilles. We have eyeshadows here, which I haven't hit any pan on, but I'm working on it. I'm wearing them today. They're worn off a lot. It's been a long day, but it's still kind of there mostly. And the color selection is lovely. There's some darker shades, there's some lighter shade. There's only one matte, but I'm okay with it. It also has a set of blushes. These are the only powder blushes that I'm using right now. And this is an easy application. A little bit of that blush, especially the brighter coral here, is on my cheeks today. And these are really good, and this is a very easy palette to travel with, which is why I've brought it with me. It's kind of a twofer, so good on it. I have been enjoying it, no complaints. Next, we have an eyeliner. This is Bobbi Brown Gel Eyeliner, Long Wear Gel Eyeliner in Patina Ink 25. This is a brown liner. I've definitely made a little bit of progress. It's on me today as well. I'm using it pretty diligently. It's going to take me forever to get through it, so honestly, there's not much to discuss here. The last product that I'm just including now is my old favorite, and this is Diorshow Brow Styler in 001 Universal Brown. It's a micro brow pencil. There's quite a lot of it left. I really enjoy it. It's in my eyebrows today, especially for, working on the shape if I want to change the shape of my brows or correct it in some way. These micro pencils will come in very handy. It does have a little very good quality spoolie in the back of it. So I really like it. It doesn't have a cap for some reason. It just kind of sits like this. I like the color. I like the pencil. I've been using these for years. I've been raving about them for years. I will be stopping using them because, again, not clean, not green. I will be looking for alternatives, but really good product. If you're looking for a brow pencil, check out the Dior. They do make a really great brow pencil. So that's it for today. I hope it was fun for you to watch my Project Pan update. Again, we have 2 empties, very exciting, and 10 products still in the race remaining. Tell me how your Project Pan is going if you're doing one, and how many products you used up so far if you're keeping track. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and good luck to you. Bye-bye.